Good evening. I'd like to call our regular District 228 Board meeting to order. Can I get roll call, please?
Mrs. Gleason?
Here.
Mrs. List? Here. Ms. Lot? Here. Mr. Patterson?
Here.
Ms. Solis? Mr. Whitcomb?
Here.
Mrs. Ressler?
Here. Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. All right, moving on to agenda item 2.1. Can I get a motion to approve the regular meeting minutes from June 16th, 2026?
So moved.
Moved by Mr. Whitcomb, second by Mr. Patterson. Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Mr. Whitcomb?
Aye.
Mr. Patterson?
Aye.
Mrs. Gleason?
Aye.
Mrs. List? Aye. Ms. Lot?
Aye.
Mrs. Ressler?
Aye. Moving on to agenda item 2.2. Can I get a motion to approve the committee of the whole meeting minutes from July 14th, 2026?
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Mr. Patterson, second by Ms. Gleason. Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Mr. Patterson?
Aye.
Mrs. Gleason?
Aye.
Mrs. List? Aye. Ms. Lot?
Aye.
Mr. Whitcomb?
Aye.
Mrs. Ressler?
Aye. Do we have any comments from the public?
Yes, we do.
Welcome.
We do have a podium for you, and we can even test our new
take
our new
that.
technology with our mics, so we can hear you.
All right. Good evening, board. I am trustee Marquita Marshall Motley, also retired school board member of District 228. I'm coming here, first of all, congratulations on this amazing building. Very happy to see it come to fruition. I was also coming here to let you all know that the Village of Hazel Crest is committed to supporting Hillcrest High School and our community. If you all are not aware, each trustee gets a stipend to support our community. So if there's any groups at Hillcrest that you know of who are in need of funds, have their sponsor and the student come to the meeting and ask for money. Just point blank, period. Coach Kyran Weaver came to our meeting in May asking for donations for the golf outing, for scholarships, and most of the trustees donated, if not all. Also, I just brought a check to Principal Eric Washington for the drama group. As you all know, Isabella was a part of the drama group, and I really want to support their efforts and see them come along. So that group is very important to me, and I plan to make a donation to the band at Hillcrest. So again, encourage those sponsors to come to our meetings. We meet on the second and fourth Tuesday of the month at Village Hall. So feel free to reach out to me. Thank you all.
Thank you. Are there any other comments from the public? None. All right, thank you very much. Moving on to our superintendent reports, item 4.1.
Thank you, Mrs. Ressler. Thank you, Mrs. Ressler. I forgot to turn my mic on there. We're getting used to our new technology. I also want to thank Marquita for that generous donation, and she's a proud mom. I got a chance to catch up with her. Isabella, Dean's List, Illinois State University, so congratulations to that too. It's really good. The next time we get together, I'm happy to announce I'm over the summer stuff. Let's get back to school. So the week of the committee of the whole, we will be back in session. So we're on the 11th, and then the 12th is our Teacher Institute. So the teachers will be getting their welcome back letter with the full agenda. Been hard at work, getting a nice program. They start with their departments in the morning, transition to their home school, meet their admin teams, and principals really want to get back at, or teachers really want to get back at it after that, get their room set up, ready for the year. So we'll have all of our staff back on the 12th. The 13th, we have done, it's been successful, freshman only day. We'll welcome our freshmen. It's a nice setting for them to get acclimated to the building without the tension and potential stress of finding new lockers in classrooms. The upperclassmen volunteer, they're in the halls, the admins, the teachers are in the halls to make sure they get where they want to be. So we're looking forward to that. And then all school attendance on Friday, the 14th of August. We're ready to go, and before you know it, we'll be talking about spring break, right? So here we go. Additionally, I wanted to introduce you to a face that you'll see around in the summer. We have some vacations to cover, but Dr. Boswell's right hand, second in command, is here today. Isaiah Aguirre thank you for coming out tonight and supporting us technologically. In addition to setting up and being ready for the mics, we have the video that's now being taken care of. So he's handled that for us today, and I appreciate him being here tonight as well. And other than that, just looking forward to another great school year. Very proud of all the team and the accomplishments. We're happy to open up in the new setting for the board. Looking forward to the 26-27 school year. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yep.
All right, moving on to 4.2, our FOIA request.
Since the last regular board meeting, we had 17 FOIA requests as indicated in your packet. Those are all being processed accordingly. And that is the update for FOIA requests.
Thank you. Superintendent's Cabinet. Start with you.
I will actually lead off real quick. Sorry to jump in there. I volunteered to do Yasmin, so she just wanted to let you know because some of those dates you've taken advantage of. We will be hosting 2 community wellness clinics that provide immunizations and shots that you might have taken advantage of, and certainly our students and staff have done so. September 9th is going to be the Tinley Park in Bremen. Those will be from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. That's September 9th, Tinley and Bremen. And the September 23rd, Hillcrest and Oak Forest, same times, 9 to 12. She just wanted to make sure that we got that out so people can mark their calendars if they wanted to take advantage of that. We certainly thank our sponsor, Jewel Osco. They've been great partners with us over the years. They're happy to continue that. So that is the report from the Public Relations Department. She wanted to get those out to you right away. Yep, 9 to 12, 9 a.m. to 12, the 9th and the 23rd of September.
And at both schools?
At both schools at the same time on both of those dates. Yep. You can attend any of your choice, any of your preference. Thank you. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. From teaching and learning, as we wrapped up the end of the school year, obviously come various student recognitions. So there's a new recognition program from the College Board that we wanted to share because we had a number of students that were recognized. They have implemented a way to recognize some of our high-achieving students nationwide from various backgrounds. This program specifically celebrates student academic achievements while drawing some attention to them as they apply for colleges and scholarships. It's a valuable tool for higher education institutions to also connect with some remarkable students from across the country, including our own students from D228. So this past year, sophomores and juniors were eligible, so students from our class of 2027 and 2028 were able to apply. The requirements were that they needed to demonstrate academic excellence, and there were a few different metrics that they could use to achieve that. A cumulative GPA of 3.3 or higher was required. They also had to be a top 10% of test takers in their school on the PSAT NMSQT, which we don't really offer across the board. We do have some students that take it. So since our students did not take that, it was most likely that they earned it by earning a 3 or higher on 2 or more AP exams by the end of 10th grade, which is another great accomplishment. So overall, from Bremen High School, we had 8 students that earned a total of 12 awards. Tinley Park High School had 19 students earn a total of 24 awards. Hillcrest had 4 students earn a total of 4 awards. And Oak Forest had 17 students earn a total of 22 awards. Obviously, this is a new program, but again, College Board is always working to find opportunities to recognize our students in ways that they can kind of show off their achievements as they go to apply for their next steps post-secondary. So we're going to encourage our counselors to keep sharing and encouraging our students to make sure that they know that this recognition is out there. That's it.
This is the July facilities report. Tinley Park High School domestic water project continues to progress on schedule. Nicor has completed the relocation of the new gas meter and associated piping. The generator has been set in place and is awaiting the new switchgear for operation. All interior plumbing work has been completed, and ceiling installation is currently underway throughout the building. The project remains on track for substantial completion by the end of next week, with final inspections and punch list items to follow. Second one is all the asphalt surface at Oak Forest High School was seal coated and restriped a few weeks ago. This included the main parking lot, the back parking lot, and the paved areas surrounding the football field. The project was completed successfully and has enhanced both the appearance and longevity of these surfaces. Next, there will be a temporary power shutdown at Hillcrest High School tomorrow morning to repair an issue with an 800 amp breaker that feeds our yellow hallway. This work is scheduled to begin early in the morning and is expected to be completed before staff arrives, minimizing any disruption to the normal business operations. And finally, we are currently in discussion with our primary HVAC contractor regarding the replacement of several rooftop units at Oak Forest High School. As previously discussed, many of these units have reached the end of their serviceable life and replacement is becoming necessary to maintain reliable building operations. After conversations with Dr. Sikora, we have determined that it's appropriate to accelerate portions of this replacement plan. Over the next coming months, I will bring recommendations forward to begin this process. And that is the July facilities reports.
Good evening, Board. From the Special Education Department, I'd like to take a moment just to highlight some of our summer programming. So we had our supportive summer school and our Excel ESY programs hosted at Bremen High School this summer, which ran from June 8th through June 30th. Overall, we had 40 students who participated in supportive summer school, earning a total of 39 semester credits, and 25 students participated in our Excel ESY program. One thing to highlight from our Excel ESY program, we were featured in an article in the Patch. This article featured Mr. Shadroff, a Hillcrest teacher, and his brother, who co-owned the New Lenox S&T Pizza restaurant. Together, they hosted a unique and collaborative learning event that brought together incoming freshmen from personal finance with our Excel ESY students. Our food safety certified Excel students put their vocational skills into practice by processing work orders, assembling and cooking and serving lunch for both classes to enjoy. It was a wonderful demonstration of the teamwork and hands-on learning and community that we want to extend to all of our students. And we extend our heartfelt appreciation to Mr. Shadra for doing this for our students in summer school.
Item 4.4 is going to be my cabinet presentation, so
Okay, sounds good.
just so you know.
All right, anybody else? All right, let's go ahead and move on to item 4.4, our Oak Forest TIF number 7 extension. Dr. Morrison.
Okay, so before we dive into everything with the Oak Forest TIF, we've been talking about it a lot. I thought we could just start with the facts that we already know. The first fact being that the city of Oak Forest has requested an extension for TIF number 7. The first year of TIF number 7 was 2016, which means we have approximately 13 years remaining on the original TIF life. If the TIF extension were to be granted, that would change the years remaining from 13 to 25. The total TIF revenue for TIF 7 from 2016 to 2024 is approximately $3 million. Dr. Skor and I met with the village officials on Tuesday, June 2nd to discuss concerns, share insight, and gain a better understanding of the village's plan and reasoning behind requesting the TIF extension. During this meeting, they explicitly expressed to us that they did not believe that their plans for this development would be completed without the extension of the TIF. Dr. Skor and I expressed that we would like our attorneys to begin engaging to negotiate possible options that would benefit the district and possibly get the village board approval for their extension. On July 13th, I received a letter from the attorney outlining the village's proposal, which basically stated it would not be entertaining the idea of giving taxing bodies money from TIF 7, but they have agreed to suspend plans for TIF 8 for 1 year and distribute $90,000 in surplus to District 228. That being said, the board has two options. First option is to deny the TIF extension altogether. In this instance, Oak Forest TIF 7 would come off the books in 13 years and get added onto our levy as new property at that time. To be clear, this is what is supposed to happen. The TIF is created, property taxes are frozen for 23 years. When the TIF expires, the district receives the additional tax dollars. Second option is to approve the TIF extension and accept the $90,000. In this instance, TIF 7 will expire in 25 years as opposed to 13 years, and the district would lose approximately $1.9 million at least over the 12 years past the original TIF extension. I know you brought some visual aids, and I just wanted to kind of like recap where we were at, give everybody like a rundown of where we're at. I am planning to put this on the agenda for August for an official vote. I am available if you want to meet and discuss, if you have any follow-up questions after we discuss tonight. But I thought just starting with the facts and kind of running through everything that's happened would be a good place to start. our discussion, so we can kind of move forward from that point.
After meeting individually, I asked her to answer some of the questions that you provided with me, and hopefully she's done that. But by all means, Brittany's available by phone, by meeting, so that if there's additional questions in between now and August, by all means, take advantage of it. She is also attending a meeting at Oak Forest on their TIF where they're providing information and updates, and I think that's July 29th.
29th, yes,
29th.
it's Tuesday. So the annual TIF meeting will be on Tuesday, which I will be attending, and that will be the full annual report. Everything that's been completed, plans that are still in the works for every TIF, not just these two. So if you have any specific questions to 7 or 8 as they stand now, I will have a better idea of where they're at after Tuesday, and I can definitely share that as well. But yeah, as far as, you know, where they're at in development stages and things like that, I hope to gain all of that information on Tuesday.
Okay. Any questions for Dr. Morrison?
That doesn't give us much time as a board to come together and discuss. Will we have a special meeting for that?
We'll have committee.
Oh, we do have, sorry.
Yeah, we'll put it as a discussion item committee for sure.
And if you would like to, you know, schedule time with me one-on-one to kind of go through that report, and if you have any specific questions, especially specifically to these particular 2 TIFs, we can do that as well. Or if you just have any general questions, I'm happy to help.
I have 2 questions. First of all, how many TIFs are open TIFs throughout the district, not just in Oak Forest? Do you know, or?
I do know. That was the one question I wasn't expecting. But yeah, I will look it up. I want to say it's 18.
Okay. And generally speaking, how many have asked for extensions?
In the most recent years, it was Posen, Midlothian, and 3 in Oak Forest.
How many TIFs does Oak Forest have open?
Oak Forest currently has 7 open.
Okay. Well, just as a general, because I live in Midlothian, the size of the TIF is, I don't know how they determine that. I wish I could figure that out. But I know in Midlothian, they pretty much TIF the entire commercial district on every street.
Mhm.
Oak Forest seems more to do it in like little chunks throughout the village, for lack of a better description. So maybe the number isn't as significant as the size, and I don't know how we ever.
I guess
Do you
one
have
way you
any-
could look at it is compare square footage of the area, how many square miles, maybe?
You're also not supposed to include an overtly large amount of residential area, because they're supposed to be commercial. So some towns are easier to connect the commercial without going through too much residential than others. Like Posen has 2. There was the one that was approved for extension that actually expires at the end of this year. And then there was the smaller TIF, which was just the 147th and Western corner that ended without an extension request a couple of years ago. So it's just, I think it just depends upon the layout of the town as to how the TIFs end up getting drawn. Posen and Midlothian happen to be very similar, that most of our commercial districts snake along the same areas.
Right.
Posen's commercial district, basically one of the TIFs is basically the entire perimeter of the town.
Right, that's what Midlothian is.
Yeah, it's just about town
Except for
layout.
the other side of the tracks where they should have TIFed it. It's just my opinion.
And I would argue it's not necessarily the number of TIFs that exist, because several of them have $0 in revenue. So there could be 10 of them that have $0 in revenue, and that doesn't really affect us one way or the other. I would say it's
What causes that? Is it vacant property?
vacant property, they haven't been developed. If you remember, we extended with the Posen one, Country Club Hills, over by where the Girl Scouts building was. That TIF had no development,
Right.
and it had $0 in revenue. So they wanted to extend it. Didn't make a difference to us one way or the other.
Right,
There was
right.
nothing.
I remember that.
There was no EAV to gain from it. So I would say the number of TIFs is not as important as the number of TIFs that are gaining revenue.
And if I heard you correctly, you said by extending this TIF 7 in Oak Forest, we would lose 1.9 million in revenue?
Correct. And that number, it's at least 1.9. That number
Say that-
is
say
based,
that again?
it's at least 1.9. That number is based on current data and current tax rate, current EAV. Would be very difficult for me to estimate what the EAV of that property will be, but it's more than likely that it will increase substantially. So just going on the assumption that we use the same tax rate and the same incremental EAV, it's 1.9, probably significantly higher. So the other item to consider, they're offering us 90 grand, but we're gonna lose at least 1.9 moving forward.
And just for the record, and all the other districts who have already nodded for this extension are also getting money.
They will.
They can't do it, they can't do it for just one of us.
Yeah, well, let them chip in on the attorney fees.
Any other questions regarding agenda item 4.4?
Things to say, but I'll let everyone else go first.
Anybody else before TJ goes? No? Go ahead, TJ.
So
Floor is yours, TJ.
I went and, because they opened up another avenue and talked about paying us out of TIF 8, you know me, I had to go and take a look at TIF 8, and I brought visual aids. So TIF 8 is this warehouse in its entirety. That is the TIF. And from what reading in the reports and such that are available, I mean, you'll have a new report soon, but as you can see, it went from nothing up to 3.3 in TIF revenue. Yeah, because you built a $33 million warehouse on the property. Goes a long way. My point with this TIF is, and they're talking about declaring the surplus and distributing to the taxing districts 300 grand. I can't fathom what other plans they have for this property. It's been built out. So I don't necessarily have a problem with getting a surplus payment to extend a TIF, but not for just 1 year. That timeline, you said we're going to lose at least 1.9, and they want a 12-year extension. My mindset is, okay, if you want to pay us $90,000, okay, pay us $90,000 a year for the 12 years you want to extend the TIF.
Well, is the tip because they can't fill up the building now? Because, I mean, it's there, it's not like there's more construction that's needed.
Well, because the developer who builds the warehouse gets reimbursed some of their costs over the life of the TIF until they hit whatever final number they agreed upon. So they keep the TIF, they take in the increased money of taxes because the warehouse was developed, and the developer submits their reimbursements each year until they've reached the cap of what they can get. That's how it works. That would be why they want to extend TIF 7, because basically it's going to cost X dollars. They don't have enough years left for the developer to recoup their money. That's why they need the extension on TIF 7, because 13 years isn't enough for the developer to recoup what it needs to recoup to do the project. They can get the project done, but they need that 25-year period for that agreement. There's just not enough time left. But with TIF 8, I was reading, they committed a certain percentage of the tax dollars to this. I think it was 65% of the tax dollars to this. I don't see another development on this land. There's no room left for another development on this land. So you know there's going to be more surplus. As the value of the property gets up, the amount of the surplus is going to go up. So if they want to open the door to TIF 8, there's more meat on the bun, to be blunt about it.
How many more years is for TIF 8?
Oh,
The first year was 2022,
so
so
2045.
2045.
Yeah.
My guess would be that the total revenue this year was 3.3.
Yeah,
Million.
for the 24 year.
Well, and they were offering us basically 10% of that for
Yeah.
all the taxing values.
And I don't necessarily have a problem with them offering out of another TIF. I'm just saying it
One-time deal.
one time, no. You want us to close off our being able to tap that increased property tax revenue from TIF 7 for 12 years? okay, it's gonna require more than just a one-year payment out of this, and
Correct.
based on the development of the TIF, the surplus is going to be there. So my first thought process is you want 12 years, commit to X dollars for the 12 years you're asking.
12 years out of,
And we were certain that it is only a one-time $90,000 payment?
that's what they said.
So at that point, it's a different story. You're talking, I mean, yes, we're still technically losing money, but it's a lot more, I mean, it's significantly less. You just can't, at 1 year of payment, I'm a no.
So are we in a position to offer a third route of something for each year?
We can ask. My personal opinion is they offered the 90 grand for 1 year. I truthfully don't see it moving much more than that. And those are all valid points, and 100% agree with you. I think at that point, if that's the position that the board wants to take, that's totally valid. You can always vote it no. We don't have to accept it. We don't have to go back, back and forth a bunch of times. Let's just call a spade and see how we feel and take our position, and that'll be it.
And I'm fine either way we want to go. I'm just saying, as it stands, I'm a no.
Okay.
It opens up for everybody else that comes in front of us, though.
Right. Okay. Any other questions or comments regarding 4.4? Okay, moving on to our principal reports.
Dr. Ressler's principals are here. They're happy to stick around and answer any questions, but they, other than looking forward to the new year, they have no official formal report tonight.
Hey, some of them. Whatever.
They just wanted to hang out with us. Man, it's such a great place.
Well, thank you for hanging out with us today. All right, if there are no principal reports, then we'll move on to agenda item 4.6, board member reports. Any board member reports? All right, no board member reports. We will move on to new business, item 5.1, Dr. Morrison.
Item 5.1 is the bills, addendum to bills, payroll, and CDS bills. These items are being recommended for full board approval.
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Mr. Whitcomb, second by Mr. Patterson. Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Mr. Whitcomb?
Aye.
Mr. Patterson?
Aye.
Mrs. Gleason?
Aye.
Mrs. List? Aye. Ms. Lot? Aye. Mrs. Ressler?
Aye. Item 5.2.
Item 5.2 is the fiscal year 2027 tentative budget, which will be on display here at the Ad Center for 30 days. This item is being recommended for full board approval.
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Mr. Patterson, second by Ms. Gleason. Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Mr. Patterson?
Aye.
Mrs. Gleason?
Aye.
Mrs. List? Aye. Ms. Lot? Aye. Mr. Whitcomb?
Aye.
Mrs. Ressler?
Aye. Item 5.3, Dr. Morrison.
Item 5.3 is the fiscal year 2027 through 2031 Treasurer's Office lease. This item is being recommended for full board approval.
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Ms. Gleason, second by Mr. Whitcomb. Any discussion? I just had one question on the agreement. I don't know if it was intentional or maybe I'm misunderstanding. On the cover page, it speaks to Township 36 North 13, but on the signature page, it says Township 36 12 East versus 13 East. I don't know if there's a difference.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. I didn't notice that. That is their township name. I don't know why it would be different, but I'll ask him. for
Okay.
sure.
All right. Anything? All right, roll call, please.
Mrs. Gleason? Aye. Mr. Whitcomb?
Aye.
Mrs. List? Aye. Ms. Lot? Aye. Mr. Patterson?
Aye.
Mrs. Ressler?
All right, item 5.4, Dr. Morrison.
Item 5.4 is the approval of the first student bus contract through fiscal year 2031. This item is being recommended for full board approval.
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Mr. Whitcomb, second by Ms. Gleason. Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Mr. Whitcomb?
Aye.
Mrs. Gleason? Aye. Mrs. List? Aye. Ms. Lot? Aye. Mr. Patterson?
Aye.
Mrs. Ressler?
Aye. Item 5.5, Dr. Williams.
Thank you, Mrs. Ressler. Item 5.5 is the revised welding MOU between District 228 and South Suburban College as presented at Committee of the Whole. This is being recommended for full board approval.
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Mr. Patterson, second by Ms. Gleason. Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Mr. Patterson?
Aye.
Mrs. Gleason?
Aye.
Mrs. List? Aye. Ms. Lot? Aye. Mr. Whitcomb?
Aye.
Mrs. Ressler?
Aye. Moving on to personnel.
Thank you, Mrs. Dressler. For retirement, Maurice Young and Tom Nadolski. Resignation, Danielle Nicosia, Carolyn McGuire, Tyshawn Cobbs, Madeline Schutz, Renee Rao, Donato Lagunas, and Monica Abbott. FMLA leave request, Lily Radley. Paternity leave request, Eric Nunez. For employment, Kelvin Potter, Matthew Innocente, Ryan McEldowney, David O'Toole, John Bohr, Nick Talon, Helen Halikias, Dan Olson, Allison Berline, Bridget Trunk, Joseph Monahan, Roberto Sarli, Christina Cable, Bruce Cable, Sue Bednarski, Mary Bohenik, Beth Conlin, Arwa Ali, Colleen Mancha, Carrie Marafka, Gary Reyna, Crystal Gulich, Nancy Newman, Kelly Hone, and I do have one additional add-on from our Committee of the Whole, Ernesto Santa Cruz. He's application specialist, part of Dr. Boswell's team. The hope is that he will start on 7/27. We were waiting for his health form, which we did receive today, and I have asked Mr. Towner and his assistant to make sure you get that documentation in next board packet as well. But to get him started, brought him to the board tonight. So him, along with the rest, are recommended for full board approval.
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Mr. Whitcomb, second by Mr. Patterson. Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Mr. Whitcomb?
Aye.
Mr. Patterson?
Aye.
Mrs. Gleason?
Aye.
Mrs. List? Aye. Ms. Lot? Aye. Mrs. Dressler?
Aye. Our announcements are as follow. Our next committee of the whole meeting is scheduled for Tuesday, August 11th, 6:45 PM at the Ad Center, and our next regular board meeting is Tuesday, August 18th, 7 PM at this Ad Center. Can I get a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Ms. Gleason, second by Mr. Whitcomb. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you, guys. Have a wonderful evening.